Sagittarius, welcome. It's Jeff here at Raise Your Vibration TV, and that means it's time for your weekly tarot reading. This tarot reading is going to be for February 3rd all the way to February 9th. Wow. So, welcome, Sag. We got lots to talk about for this week, and it's all in your favor. When does that happen? You know what I mean? If you're a true Sagittarius, you're optimistic, and that's what it's all about right now, optimism. So let's talk about the astrology. There's one important day with two major energy shifts. So the first one is Venus, the planet of love, aesthetics, values, everything relationships, everything beauty. Okay, um, moves into a fellow fire sign, Aries. So this is going to be very impulsive with our emotions. So I want you to just be aware of that. You know, Aries is very shoot first, ask later. You want to quell that. But what it really brings to the surface is some self love and self care that you really need to stop sweeping under the rug and do it. You need to put yourself first on the list this week, Sag. And when you do that, things will start to change. I guarantee it. By midweek, you'll see a shift, or at least up into the weekend. So make sure you watch the freaking weekend on Wednesday. Let's get a little coffee because I'm going to need a wet whistle for this one. Your ruler, Jupiter, has been retrograde for a while. Can you feel it? Everything's just kind of fuck. Well, on February 4th, it's moving direct. So now things are going to start feeling like they're getting into place. You got to understand, we're under a lot of chaotic energy right now, and it's okay. Chaos sometimes breeds opportunity. You just have to know when to look for them. So, very big week for you that can start off February very well. So let's get, before we start the tarot, let's get a message. I'm going to use the Angel Gods and Goddesses deck to get a message for you about what we need to pay attention to. And I'm going to tell you something, because I always do elements together, and I always do fire, earth, air, and water, of course. And I start with fire, because I'm a fire sign. And Aries and Leo's readings were just very profound. So let's see how that continues for you, Sag. Look at that beautiful card. I want you to pay attention to the butterflies. For some of you, butterflies are very significant. They're sticking out like a sore thumb. I've seen this deck for a couple years now, and the butterflies are just popping out there. And I want you to pay attention to the chakras that are aligned here: the heart, the throat, and the third eye. So, I love, I speak my truth, I see. Okay? The goddess of beauty says, you are a wondrous being of light. There is nothing to change or fix. Well, I got something to say about that. We might have something to say about that. But it may be about your inner beauty, about you, the real you. That doesn't need to change or fix. It's the mask you wear out to the world. Maybe sometimes even in the mirror. Wow. And Venus is the planet of beauty, so it's speaking to you. Bring out that energy. Transform that with the butterflies. Wow. Profound. All right. Let's do the tarot. Let's see what we got for you this week, Sag. Now, I want you to know that, this energy isn't immediate. Sometimes for some it can be, some not. But just because Jupiter goes direct on the 4th doesn't mean that, oh, here comes opportunity, finally. The energy starts to move forward. It's not so restricted. We're not back to the drawing board. Now it's time for action. Don't forget that, all right? This needs to be stacked. Okay. Let's get the vibe for this week for you, Sagittarius. Hit that like, subscribe, join the Vibe Tribe. It supports the channel, but all those things that I just mentioned really support the channel. Either one, or all of them together, that would be sweet. All right, what do we got, Sag? 4 in the middle and the 2 on the sides. Okay. Yeah. All right. What we need to work on 9 and 9. We got 2 nines here. And it's the 9 of Swords and the Hermit. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 major cards in this spread. So that tells me that this is a big deal. You know, this isn't no chicken shit this week. This is a big deal for you. Embrace this. But you may need some sleep. You may need some time alone. Again, self-care. And that's important because, first of all, you're strong enough to work on this, to alleviate your anxiety, turn it into excitement instead. They're both on the same spectrum. The Justice card is out to say, like, everything balances out. Focus on balance. Keep your balance with this. King of Cups is someone that doesn't waste their emotions worrying and having anxiety about something. So regulate your emotions. Again, that Venus in Aries, excuse me, you might have something to say. I don't know where that came from, but it doesn't waste its energy and emotion on something that's not reciprocated. Okay. And then we have the Fool. This is a new beginning for you. And I think that's what's got you kind of, this, this might be new territory for you to walk into, but this could be giving you the anxiety. You got to keep that in check. Trust your intuition. This is the right move. You're not being foolish. Don't be foolish by trying to figure it all out. Open up to it instead. Now, the energy shifts here because we have the 8 of Wands, which is communication, fast action. Things are going to start moving forward. That's basically Jupiter going direct right there. And boy, does it work out in your favor with the 10 of Cups. That's the best card you can get in the deck, folks. So we're moving out of this, regulating and balancing and empowering ourselves into making it happen. And it could all start this week. All right, let's get some oracles. Damn. Wow. The readings have just been incredible this week. Just incredible, especially for fire signs. Anything else? Nope. They said just take that. Okay, what do we got? Yeah, throat chakra's out. Yeah, you got something to say. It's time to be truthful with yourself and with others. It's time to use your spiritual strength. That Hermit, 999. 9 is, it's almost there, baby. You have to trust it. You really have to trust it. All right. Yeah, look at that. Throat chakra. Got something to say? Shine as brightly as the sun. Do it in a positive way. Again, balancing out your emotions. And accelerated motion. The 8 of Wands, again, clarifying that things are moving forward. Communication is key. And maybe even speaking it to the universe. This is allowing the universe to bring things to you. You do not chase, you attract. All in due time. Interesting. Let's add some more oracles to it. Just a few more to see what else they could add. Okay. And boy, did they add them. Yeah, it's time to release this week. It's time to release the anxiety. It's time to be truthful with yourself. Observe. This is the Hangman, another major card. There's a lot of major cards here. And what this is saying is that it's a big deal that you get some perspective because Sagittarius, you can hold on to something even though it don't work for you because you're so damn proud. You know what I'm saying? I'm a Leo, so I know all about that. Daydreams and decisions. It's time to make those daydreams in and deciding to take a new step here. This is incredible. And success and growth, another 8. Pay attention to 888. That's prosperity. Jupiter moving direct now for you guys. Wow. 999 and 888. You're almost there. Wish fulfillment, if I've ever seen it. Now, let's look at love. Some of you might be not being truthful with yourself about a relationship here. And it's giving you anxiety because you know that there's probably something better out there for you. You know what I'm saying? So, All right, is that it? Nope, that one wants to come out too. Okay, let's look at love. Oh boy. Oh my God. Oh my God, where do I begin? Well, as always, we'll begin with the nasty shit. It's an end. Yep, some of you could be realizing, being truthful with yourself that this is probably an end to this and you deserve something better because, oh boy, does it look like it's going to work out. But there's a lot of regret and sorrow here, which leads to us being defensive. So what your guides are saying is it's time to let that rest. I see a lot of you Sagittariuses are overworked, especially when it comes to your emotions, and you need to really take care of yourself this week, and this month, every day. All right, now, it's time to make a decision with another 7 here. You got to choose. I deserve better. The Empress is empowerment. It's empowering yourself to make that new choice. And the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords is out in a love reading. This is about a significant relationship or you stepping into one or choosing one. And then the 6 of Cups is lots of love. But what it also means is somebody coming back from the past too. Again, there's a lot of communication going on here that needs to be done. And you being walled off is not helping. So be careful with that person coming back. If they didn't serve you in the beginning, they didn't change. You know what I'm saying? All right. What do we got? Messages of love. Past life love. Your soul remembers this intense connection. Okay. So some of you, there could be somebody coming back around, or you could be meeting somebody that really touches your soul, but you have to open up to it. This anxiety and stuff is, ugh. Look at that. Obstacles, unhealed wounds are blocking forward movement. They sure are. So now it's time to be truthful with yourself. And it's time to release that. And leap of faith. It's safe to make the move you're considering. Yes, lots of movement here. Could even be physically moving. Moving in together. I'm getting that message for some of you. The thing is, you are worth it. But I'm telling you, a lot of you Sagittariuses are overworked, over-emotional, and exhausted. And you need a break. You need a break from your thoughts. You need to relax, and realize that you're working yourself to death. All right, closing messages. Let it go. You're being asked to let go of whatever pain and resentment you've been holding on to. Wow. It's hurting you, and you can't fully be present in your life if you're holding on to this negativity. Release it and be free. That's how the last 2 readings have been. It's crazy. Reassess. Lots of reassessing going on here. You're being asked to take stock of your life and let go of anything or anyone that no longer makes you happy. Notice who and what brings you joy and who and what don't. It's time for some life cleanup. That's exactly what this is, and it pays off. All you got to do is believe, Sagittarius. You're being asked to fully believe in yourself and your dreams. It's time for that idea that's lived inside your heart to be brought into the world so others can benefit from it. Believe that you can bring it to life, and you will do exactly that. And I believe that you will do exactly that. But there's a huge message here of letting it go. Letting go of old relationships, lingering relationships, cutting off from the past, letting go of your regret and your sorrow, and really regulating yourself to just move forward gracefully. You're a wondrous being of light. Believe it. There's a huge message here to heal and to unblock and let go. You can do this, Sag. I have meditations on the channel that can help, so check those out. You can check in the meditation playlist. So use those, okay? They really will help. All right, that's going to do it for this week. Wow, another great reading. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. The Freaking Weekend is posted on Wednesdays. Make sure you watch that to see how the weekend vibes are going to be. And I'm also offering personal readings in person and online, your choice. And I'm extending the tarot and astrology combo for the rest of the month. I mean, I've gotten so much response out of it. I want everybody to get a handle on this. 45 minutes of me and you deep diving into your tarot and astrology. It's incredible. Link is in the description to book yours. And don't forget to watch the daily shorts I post at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And you get to pick 3 cards. You intuitively pick one, and then we go over the meanings. It's great, and it's starting to gather some steam. So you get daily tarot, weekly, weekend. I mean, you're getting it all at Raise Your Vibration TV, and I'm so glad that you do, because I love doing this for you. Sag, this is an incredible week for you. Please use it to your advantage. And yeah, incredible. Speak your truth, though, too. All right. I love you all, and I will see you on Wednesday.